Friends, riders, it is a pleasure to be talking to you ahead of what promises to be another great ride for Palestine event. It was my privilege to receive the big ride for Palestine upon arrival to London last year. It was an inspiring turnout, full of vibe and energy. I hope this year's will be bigger than ever. There is something remarkable about having a bike ride for Palestine. After all, we cannot ourselves go far without encountering Israeli military checkpoints or out-of-bounds settlements or fortified, unilaterally imposed boundaries that make any approach on bike or otherwise a dangerous, sometimes fatal undertaking. It is a testament to the resonance that the just cause of Palestine has throughout the world and in the United Kingdom that such events take place. It is not surprising, after all, people all over the world, but especially here in the UK, like fair play and justice. And it is clear to everyone that for nearly 75 years, Palestinians have been denied justice and have been playing on a far from level playing field. Enough now, my friends. Let us all be held equally accountable before the law. Because at the end of the day, that is all we, the Palestinian people, want: a fair shake and an even field. Hold Israel accountable for its transgressions of international law. There are many of such transgressions, my friends. There was the ethnic cleansing of Palestine in 1948, the mass forced population transfers that continue today in Masafer Yatta, in occupied Jerusalem and elsewhere. There was the occupation of 1967 and the massive illegal settlement project that has all but driven a stake through the heart of the two-state solution. And there is none worse than the system of apartheid that discriminates against us, the indigenous people of Palestine, whether citizens of Israel or live in occupied territory or indeed in the exile and the diaspora. I think it is incredible that so many people here in the UK are willing to spend the time, the energy, the passion, the efforts to show their solidarity with the Palestinian people by cycling across this beautiful country of yours. I know I speak for all the Palestinian people when I say thank you. Thank you for getting in the saddle for Palestine, for justice, for international law, and for simple common decency. Thank you for standing strong and riding hard. Thank you for being on the right side of history. Thank you for bringing the Palestinian story to others, to your family members, to your neighbors and commuters, to all the people you encountered in your ride, to your local politicians and to your media. Thank you for never giving up and never being silenced. It is through support like yours, it is through people like you that we will end Israel's occupation, colonization, and apartheid. It is through people like you that we will go the way of South Africa's apartheid, the end of South Africa's apartheid. It is with people like you and support like you, the Israeli apartheid and colonization will end up in the dust bin of history where it belongs. May God speed your way.